Greetings, you people, and hello, my keen. How's it going? How has it been? This is Briarstone, and this is more Skyrim Roguelike, Chapter 41 of Nezark, our Redguard's adventure. Last chapter, we ended up taking down the Skooma trade within inside of, interesting new word there, of Riften, and we are currently trying to figure out what to do with the drugs. We picked up a lot of Skooma and moon sugar and everything. The moon sugar, I think I can possibly just keep with me because the moon sugar could technically be good for selling. But as you can see, I'm next to the water side of, well, the fishing area of Riften, and I have a decision to make. Do I, A, dump it? Blink mentions that I should probably dump it. Karen, on the other hand, mentions that I should probably turn the Skooma over to Willandria, but I don't want to sell it to her, so if I was to do that, what I'm thinking I would do is kind of have a one-on-one discussion with Willandria, because we have a sort of a little connection. If she remembers who I am, she has a little bit of a problem remembering short-term events, but we can have a little bit of a conversation about it, and I can just maybe leave it with her somewhere in her shop. I don't want to sell it to her, because then I will feel like I'm selling drugs to her. And I'm going to say thematically that she could, deconstruct it. She could deconstruct it and perhaps even make an intelligence boosting something out of it that is not so addictive as the main drug. It could be a thing. She's smart enough to do it if she could just remember to do it. And I think as much as I am leaning towards, honestly, just dumping it into the lake, it has some amount of repercussion, in my opinion, that the fish, if the bottles end up opening in the lake, the fish will end up having a little bit of a Skooma problem, and then all the fishing in the actual fishing industry, the amount of fish that tends to get eaten inside of Riften, there might be a bit of a Skooma problem inside of Riften because of Nezark, because he threw the drugs into the lake. So, between those two options, I think the best option is to just take it to Willandria. As much as I just want to throw it into the lake, I can't actually bring myself to do it. Not knowing that I'm going to be drugging the entire the entire city of Riften. That would be kind of awkward to be responsible for that. So, we're going to go in here. Now, in considering things that we should or should not do, there is still the question of the amulet or the ring. The ring for marriage, or making an amulet for marriage. Basically, using Sapphire's exquisite sapphire. Now, a lot of good points. One of the really good points I did read as well was from Texura, I believe it was, when he mentioned that you already get a ring for, the ceremonies. So maybe that is the ceremonial ring. That's the proper ring for the ceremony. And I can just, use that. And there's also the fact that you can't actually see the ring on Sapphire. Like, it won't be visible. However, an amulet would. If she's wearing the amulet, we could see that on her person, and I really like that. I like the way that sounds, to have an exquisite sapphire hanging on an amulet around Sapphire's neck. So I think that's what's going to end up happening to the sapphire. It's going to be put into an amulet, and yeah. So I hope you guys agree with that decision. And last chapter I also mentioned I just wanted to kind of bribe the Jarl of Riften into just getting a house. Is it possible for Nezark to be able to do that? And GameSmart TV said simply no. Earn your reputation. Volseros mentions that as well. Like, I can't. I have to earn my reputation, a good reputation. And let's just face it, to the people of Riften, a lot of people know, even a lot of the guards know that I'm part of the Thieves Guild. So, to become a highly esteemed member, I should help out just as many people as I can inside of Riften. It just seems to be reasonable. So, it's like the criminal guy who's not all bad. He's not all bad, because he's very helpful. Alright, Willandria, let's talk. Where are you?
My
There
lady,
you are.
Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted to give her my blessing.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her.
Maven Blackbriar
We're
is...
one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Likewise, Janasa. Maven Blackbriar is possibly one of the most influential people inside of Riften, and she's very political, I'd find. She's not exactly on the up and up, but then again, she has power. And obviously, the Jarl bends to that power just to some extent. Talk with Andrea.
What do you need, my friend?
Well, I have this thing. It's called Skooma. Before you go crazy, I am just going to drop it off here. And because I figure you might use it for some things, you know, deconstruct it, do what you do some sort of alchemy, and make something good of it. Make something good of the materials here. And if that's okay, I can leave it here. If you want, I can write up a little writ or something like that with the city guard, so if they find the skooma on your person, that they don't end up arresting you or something. I don't know, but if it's okay with you, I can do that, right? Alright, so that's...
You know that. Ward first, then summon.
Yes, maybe you can make a potion that helps you remember. That would be amazing.
I trust you. I'm just concerned about her safety, that's all. Don't be angry with me.
Yeah, don't be angry.
I'm not angry with you. Tell you what, lover.
Ooh, lover. Lover boy. Alright, now I need to get... Where is it? Is it in potions? Is skooma... Oh, yep, skooma's in there, in the potions. So we're gonna drop that off. Can I drop this off? Store. Yes, I would like to store that.
Meet me in my chambers later.
Oh, we're overhearing something very interesting there. Skooma, drop it off. Yes, 8 of them. I don't want that on me, and I don't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Discuss the situation in private.
Oh, well, it doesn't seem like she was actually angry. Ah, Nurio, really? Really? Well, I'm not. Don't look at me like I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm just intrigued. I'm just intrigued, is all. All right, leaving. So we got rid of the skooma at least. The moon sugar I'm gonna hang on to for now, just in case it may come in handy later. For I don't know. Maybe I can make my own intelligence boosting potion. There's no sun in this sky. Riften is very, very temperate without a sun currently. Well, one of the main quests that I have to focus on, well, besides what Gabeslig mentioned, being the curse of the guild, the Thieves Guild, that should be part of my continued playthrough, not part of my end game. I want to try to get to my end game first, and if I continue playing Nezark, I will continue trying to go as far into the Thieves Guild quest line as possible. But I'm going to focus on my end game first, and I have to do one particular deal, and that is, well, stop the shipments of skooma from making it into Riften. Shut that down. Nearby, oh, I hope it's nearby, I haven't actually looked, at least I don't remember looking, is someplace where we can get rid of the people responsible for the skooma trade. Now, I need to be talking to Janasa, I need to be talking to Markirio, letting them know that we're about to get into a little bit of trouble. And I'm very, very concerned. Especially after the implementation of, well, you know, 3 times you bend your knee or you surrender, then your follower is dead. Even after 1 bend, I have to dismiss them. They have to go back to where they were, and I have to come pick them up later. But anyway, what do we have here? Is there a way? I got it on here somewhere. Oh, I did not report the skooma source to the Jarl of Riften. Oh, I have to do that first. There we go. Let's do it this way. You can tell I've done this before. It's been a while, but I could not remember exactly what goes on All I know is there's a certain someone that we have to take out. Or a group of someones. Yeah, there's a group of people, if I remember correctly. So we have to talk to the Jarl first. Maybe putting my hands on that skooma made me forget what I was doing. Until it wears out of the system there, Nezark is not thinking as clearly as he should. That's right. I'm going to blame it on Nezark. Alright. Let's continue running this way, find ourselves back to the keep. How fast can we run? Rawr. I have a lot of stamina for a 19, 20-year-old. Am I 20 years old? 20-year-old, yeah. Run up these steps. The beacons are lit! Sorry. I did. Oh. Comment section down below if you know what I'm referring to when I ran up those stairs and then yelled, the beacons are lit. Because I'm quite curious as to how many people know what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's go over here. Hello, Jarl lady.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Sarthis Idrin has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
Discovered the source of Skooma.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place.
Really?
Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
I'll make sure it is done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Okay. Well,
Good journey to you.
she mentioned that we would be well on our way to becoming a thane, basically.
A Nuriel,
And that's good because as a thane I can get property. I have enough money for it. I just need to finish a few favors here and there. Alright. So down we go. Look up again, because until the textures load, it's very immersion breaking. There we go. Okay.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relka.
Oh. The birds are singing. And where am I going again? I need to go somewhere. There we go. Lane Cavern. Lane Cavern. Okay, well, it's not exactly nearby. It's not exactly too far away either. So I unfortunately, I'm gonna pop out through here, open Skyrim. I unfortunately am going to have to cut the video short because I am going to be late for work otherwise. But I spent too much time trying to, well, I'm not going to get into it here. But I ran out of time, basically, and I had to give you guys something. I wanted to give you guys something, so that's what I'm doing here. It's not enough, in my opinion, because I wanted to give you a lot more, perhaps even get to Cragsling Cavern, and, well, hopefully survive. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Come on, load up. Call my horses. I'm going to talk to Janasa and Markirio, tell them what's going on. And we are going to head to Cragsling Cavern. There we go. It's loading now. Perfect.
Yes.
Let's call the horses. Not working. There it is. I love that ability so much. And Naskar is a sneak thief, because he always sends up behind me. Although, to my knowledge, they were just over here on the dock side, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. But anyway, while we wait, if there's anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this, and to find out what's going to happen to Nezark next time in Cragsling Cavern. I keep saying cavern. Is it really a cavern? It is a cavern. Good. And, yeah, we'll see you then. We'll see you again then. And have a good day, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. And this is Briarstone signing out.